Hello everyone and welcome to this module on the mechanical motor vehicle. In today's video, let us learn to inspect and adjust the engine drive belt and service a steering system. By the end of this video, you will be able to inspect the engine drive belt, adjust the engine drive belt, locate the electronic power steering wire circuit, read the electronic power steering wire circuit, and troubleshoot the electronic power steering system. Let us collect the tools, equipment, machinery and materials required for this. Trainee Toolkit 1, Heavy Vehicle 1, Vehicle with Power Steering 1, Engine Drive Belt 1, Working Model of an Electronic Power Steering Vehicle with Electronic Power Steering 1 set, Scan Tool 1, Multimeter 1, Power steering oil as required, cotton waste as required, soap oil as required, and connecting wires as required. Inspecting and adjusting the engine drive belt. Visually, check the engine drive belt for excessive wear and cracks. Look for any visible cracks in the belt. Some cracks may be normal wear, but if you notice deep or extensive cracks, it is a sign that the belt is reaching the end of its lifespan. Replace any wear or cracks if found in the engine drive belt. Apply thumb pressure on the fan belt at the center between the damper and water pump pulleys. The belt should depress by 12 to 18 mm. Disconnect the negative terminal of the battery. Loosen the mounting bolts of an alternator or dynamo. Loosen the nuts at the link bracket. Push the alternator or dynamo away from the engine with a suitable lever until the correct tension is obtained. Tighten the bolts and nuts. Ensure that the belt is properly aligned on all the pulleys. Misalignment may cause uneven wear and affect the performance of the belt. Recheck the belt tension. Refit the battery cable. Locate the EPS or electronic power steering wiring circuit. Identify the electronic power steering components. Read the wiring. Check the power steering oil level and top up if required. Switch on the ignition. Inspect the EPS warning light. If the light does not turn on, check the warning light circuit as per the service manual. Start the engine and check to see if the EPS warning light goes off. If it remains on after starting the engine, then check the warning light circuit as per the service manual procedure. Check the steering function and note down the problem, such as hard steering, vehicle pulling to one side, poor self-centering, excessive steering play, and abnormal noise in the steering gearbox. Turn the ignition switch to the off position. Connect the scan tool with the data link connector or the DLC. Start the engine. Read the diagnostic trouble code or DTC displayed in the scanner. Turn the ignition switch off and remove the scan tool. Troubleshoot the diagnostic trouble code recorded in the ECM or the engine control module. Check the sensor, switches, wiring harness control modules and other parts. Repair and replace the defective parts as per the service manual procedure. Start the engine and recheck the proper functioning of the EPS. Turn the ignition switch off. Connect the scanner to the DLC. Turn the ignition on. Erase the DTC recorded on the scanner tool. Turn the ignition off after erasing the DTC. Remove the scan tool. The vehicle speed sensor can be rechecked for its resistance by disconnecting the connector. The function of the vehicle speed sensor can be checked by measuring the generated pulse as its voltage. For this measurement, use an analog voltmeter while spinning wheels on the lift with the selector lever in D position. Vehicle speed sensor specifications. Coil resistance should be between 100 to 300 ohms and the voltage output should be at 40 km per hour. Troubleshoot the EPS. Disconnect the VSS or vehicle speed sensor coupler while the ignition is off. If OK, then proceed to step 2. Else, replace the VSS. Check the connection to the VSS or the BRW wire terminal. If OK, then check VSS resistance. The resistance between the terminals should be 100 to 300 ohms and the resistance between the terminal and transmission body should be 1 mega ohm or more. Check the VSS and counter shaft gear for damage, foreign material, correct installation and good condition. If the wire and connections are okay, check the intermittent trouble of the fault PCM. Else, clean, repair or replace. In this video, we have discussed how to inspect the engine drive belt, adjust the engine drive belt, locate the electronic power steering wiring circuit, read the electronic power steering wiring circuit, and troubleshoot the electronic power steering. Hope you have a clear understanding of this session. Thank you all and see you in the next video.